Forget about the Japanese. The Chinese have caught up with the rest of the world, honestly, right now, because we're talking about BYD, and BYD is now, the #1 selling brand for electric cars in the world, and China are supplying 70% of the entire planet's electric cars at the moment. 70% of them are coming from China.
So let's answer this question about Japanese cars. So have they caught up though, or their quality is still?
Well, yeah, I mean, well, like I said, in the hierarchy of stuff, if you go, Japanese, then Korean, and then Chinese, and if you're saying that the Chinese now are producing cars at A grade level, then of course the Japanese were surpassing the Germans back in the 90s. You remember when they came out with the LS400, they had crisis meetings at Mercedes. They were like, "Oh, what is this? What have they done?" It's like, "Oh my!" And when Honda came out with the NSX, Porsche had to Ferrari had to rethink the 348 Ferrari completely. And then in record time, they had to rush out the F355. So, yeah, the Japanese are way ahead of the game. It's about the Chinese now. The Japanese now are actually on the back foot because they're now struggling. Because that's why you're having these things. Again, we're going into the car industry now. But, for example, this year, you will see a merger between #2 and #3 biggest car manufacturers in Japan, Honda and Nissan. It's incredible. Who would ever have thought that would happen? But that's the only thing they can do in order to survive. So the Japanese are on the back foot now. It's all about China now.